looks pretty sketchy. I mean, maybe I'll be okay. Maybe. Now, it might not look as steep in the camera, but that is quite a steep set of stairs. What's up, you guys? Chet the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with another fun-filled vlog. Not here in the state of Florida, no, in the state of Georgia. And today, we are going to a place that I've been wanting to go to for quite some time. And that, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and I'll show you. And that is this right here. Yes, you guys, this is called the Graveface Museum. It's definitely a museum with a lot of the odd, a lot of the macabre. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it does have one of the largest collections of John Wayne Gacy paintings in the entire, well, eastern half of the United States. So, we're gonna go check this out. We're gonna get away from all these bugs. Let's do it. Time to anchor down for another vlog. Dude, this is so freaking sweet. And quite a lot of taxidermy as well, which makes it all the better. Huh, wonder how much you can buy this skull for. Huh, that's not bad. I might actually do that. Look, and I got a beaver skull too. $100. Still not that bad. Coyote. Yes, this is going to be one heck of a vlog, you guys. Alrighty, you guys, we are actually waiting for the guide to give us the first rundown of the room. Dude, I've been looking forward to this forever. Yes. Alrighty, you guys, we are on into our first room. Now, what the lady was describing, our guide, that this is a room that describes your roadside attractions back during the 1940s. And you know what? I think we're gonna go over some of these artifacts. Like, first off, check out this bear. Apparently this used to be a bear that was in the circus at one point. And this right here is, well, supposed to be, well, a gaff, what they call basically a gaff shrunken head. And you have, well, one of many, well, fake corpses or mysterious bodies. Essentially, this man's name was Homer Tate, which is this gentleman right here. Now, he was arrested near the end of his career, but this is one of his crocodile boys. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the last few that actually did come in a coffin. And well, here tells a little bit more about Homer Tate. It's like we've got two-headed pig and a two-headed calf. And by the way, as another reference, this is another one of Homer Tate's, a skeleton that is in, well, a shrunken body that's in a coffin. And least we not forget the Jersey Devil, or I should say the Leeds Devil. That is interesting. And now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a five-legged calf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one big example, these two skulls that are right here, in this case, these are, well, no, actually, yeah, they are shrunken heads. Again, made from Homer Tate. Quite morbid, but fascinating at the same time. And before we get a move on, you guys, here is a Haitian voodoo skull, or Voodoo skull. I think it's Voodoo. Anyway, apparently these were used for zombie resurrections. Very interesting. Now we're gonna go on into the next room. And this looks like, well, some various clown artifacts. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is the equivalent to the Barnum Bailey Circus. Interesting paintings or drawings. Apparently these are from John Williams. Looks like we have some various different paintings, drawings from all these sideshow attractions from yesteryear, like Least We Forget, the Wolfman. Huh. Check out all the various clown pottery. Huh. Apparently this is a life-size cast of Grady Style Jr.'s hand. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he was the Claw Man. I believe so. So let's head on into the next exhibit. Okay, in this room now there are a lot of interesting artifacts, such as this Last Rites kit, or all these various artifacts that you see right here. It looks like some of them are from the occult, or maybe not so much the occult, but rather the Oddfellows. And this is very interesting. This is a skull that was recovered from a concentration camp back in the 40s. Very, very sad history that humanity had to go through. It looks like they have an embalming kit, and, well, of course, a headstone. Very interesting. Yes, that is a headstone. And this is even more interesting. This is the owner's grandfather. From what I was reading, apparently he donated his remains back, well, I didn't quite catch when he donated his remains, but when the lodge closed down, they reached out to the family to see if they wanted his grandfather's remains. And so, his grandfather rests here. Very well. I think I'm just going to be respectful and I'm going to stop right now. Okay, now let's check this place out. Looks like this is the UFO room, which this is really, really interesting. Handmade UFO. Huh. So we have some various drawings. This was from a UFO sightings report. Fascinating. And actually, I do know a little bit about this painting right here. This was, well, not really painted, but drawn by Nambia, the alien visitor. Now, from what I've heard about the owner, this particular gentleman, he told him he was from another planet. At first, the owner did not believe him, but then, well, he pulled out his cane, and from his cane shot out a laser. I think it was like, from what he described to be about 5-10 feet long. And after that, that changed his mind. And apparently this painting is what these aliens look like that are here watching people amongst us. That is very interesting. So if I'm reading this correctly, this is Samuel D. Collins' flight suit. Samuel D. Collins, he was, well, looks like he was stationed in Savannah, where he refused to talk a lot about his UFO sightings or experiences that he had, but he talked a lot about it near the end of his life. And for what I'm reading here, apparently he had over 50 UFO sightings in Savannah between 1971 and 1975. Apparently this is a photo taken of a crash, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like we have a Jason Voorhees. And it looks like the museum continues. Looks like they also have a pinball machine. So, wow, just check this place out, you guys. Oh, this is cool. Very, very interesting. All the lights, the sounds. Now, I love this. This is cool. So, without further ado, we are going to head upstairs. From here, the museum continues. And that's a very creepy Ronald McDonald head. But, regardless, let's make our way up here.
10-second marker, and that means that this session is coming to an end, and we have to pick this one out.
Okay, now this is Heaven's Gate. Looks like, well, for anyone who doesn't know, Heaven's Gate was a cult. And well, a lot of these people died as a result of it. And honestly, looks like we have a set of Jim Jones glasses. Now, for all of you who don't know, Jim Jones, he was as a result of Jonestown. And he is, well, the reason for the famous term, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Because he convinced his followers to drink Kool-Aid in a standoff with what I believe was the FBI, I believe. Well, all of them drank cyanide-laced, well, not Kool-Aid, but Flavor Aid. And those are some of those Flavor Aid packets recovered from the site. So that's honestly just a little bit creepy. Okay, now you guys, this is interesting. This is a pair of Charles Manson's pants from the days of Spawn Ranch. And it does look like this is a bit of a description about all the other things that went on with this man. It looks like they have some other, well, things that were found along with him. Now this is interesting. Apparently this was owned by Anton LaVey, the man who created the satanic religion. And well, there's him there. And well, this is why we came here. Because of these drawings right in front of us. All this is John Wayne Gacy. If I'm not mistaken, that might be another man who painted these. Oh, this is fascinating. Actually, these drawings come from other, well, serial killers, like the Robert John Bardo painting. Apparently, he is still locked up, but apparently he stalked actress Rebecca Schaefer, and well, killed her. Not pretty, but here is a John Wayne Gacy. Okay, now the guide up here kind of turned me in this direction, but this, pardon me, is the John Wayne Gacy paintings. These are from the early days of his incarceration, going up to, well, his last few days on Earth. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of his hi-ho photo paintings. Very interesting.
Discovered on a cold December day. The first of his victims were found in the crawl space beneath his home.
So as I was reading, these are some of the most common paintings of John Wayne Gacy. Pogo the Clown. And now, this is another famous serial killer. This is Ed Gein, better known for his involvement in what was later based on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And actually, there is a fob that many of them believe was his mother's, like his mother's hair. These are a lot of the records that came from that case. Now, if anybody doesn't know what Ed Gein was, is he would dig up these bodies in these graves, and he would, well, taxidermy them. And actually, it reached its boiling point when he killed 2 females, and that's when it got quite serious. Now later, he was sentenced to a mental institution, so he never really saw death row, but this man was psychotic. Okay, and now this one kind of hits home because of where I live right now, but these are Eileen Wuornos's undergarments. Yes, Eileen Wuornos killed exactly 7 men along Florida's roadways back in the 1989 to 1990. And That is the necklace that she wore at trial. And the comic book that she had. I think that is, well, her bracelet, her clock as well. Yes, this is a conversion tape. So, we're going to get out of here before we become brainwashed. Let's do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I have to keep saying it, but oh my goodness, you guys, that was amazing. They had so many interesting artifacts from all these murderers, all the occult. I mean, dude, this was totally worth it. I'm definitely coming back. But anyway, guys, that is the Graveface Museum here in Savannah, Georgia. Now, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care. Means that I can, well, keep doing what I'm doing. So, love y'all very much. Y'all have a good one. Vlog over.